Welcome to another episode of Figure Talk. Today I'm going to talk about Star Trek Voyager Tuvok by Exo-6, and this is a really nice figure. I really like Exo-6. I've been really impressed with what I've seen so far. I've even done a showcase video on their Locutus of Borg, and you should check that out if you're interested in Star Trek. But this figure, I wasn't going to get any Voyager figures, but this was a great deal and I really liked it. So I figured I would pick it up. Let's get in a little bit closer. Now, I've looked at lots of videos of the Star Trek Voyager figures from Exo-6, and in my opinion, the quality varies. Now, so far, everything I've seen from Exo-6 from the original series and from Next Generation, the quality is amazing, it's fantastic. But with the Voyager figures, for some reason, they're a little bit all over the place. Like, I wasn't too impressed with the Tom Paris sculpt or with the Janeway, but Tuvok is definitely one of the best figures they've done for Voyager. And like I said, I got this for a really good deal, so I just couldn't pass it up. The face, I think, personally, is a really good approximation of the actor. And sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky. The one criticism most people seem to have is that his eyes look a bit crossed. And I can sort of see it from some angles. But generally, I think the face, the head sculpt is just really good. The one thing I would complain about with all the Exo-6 figures is the hair. The paint looks kind of plasticky. It's a little bit too shiny. Other than that, everything else is really good. The uniform is so well tailored, the coloring, the little badge. Let's look at that. You know, that is so tiny yet so detailed. And if you look at the gun, the phaser rifle, really nicely done. These phaser rifles came into the Next Gen movies, I think, and then we're also in Voyager. And then you've got the phaser there, and the phaser and its holster are clipped on with a magnet. Same with the tricorder, which is there. Sorry, zeroing a focus. And that's magnetic as well. Just a really nice figure, and I really wanted to show this off. They all come with the same base, but they have different inserts. So there's an insert that you can put in instead of this blue transporter insert that is kind of white and has an edge to it, so that if you put many of these bases together, which you get clips for, so you can do that, you can then make like a giant transporter out of it all. I'll turn him around, and now you can see what he looks like from behind. But this kind of emphasizes that problem that I said, that the paint on the hair looks like plastic, and it doesn't look as bad in person as it does on camera right now, but it's definitely something that I've noticed. But the tailoring on the clothes is just amazing. I mean, it must be really difficult to kind of do these jumpsuits because they sew the bodies into the jumpsuits. So I don't know, that's a crazy level of skill and detail there. Oh, and you can see on the bottom there it has the copyright information. So let's take a look at some of the accessories a little closer. So I want to keep this series kind of loose and flowy and not so many cuts and shots and things, but I did want to take a look at these separately because these are some really nice little accessories, and hopefully you can see there a little bit more detail on the tricorder. The tricorder is actually two pieces, and they sort of magnetize together. Hopefully I can hold this camera still enough just to show you. See? Oh, bear with me. There you go. It's stuck together magnetically. And if you look at the back of the little holder, there's a magnet there too, which magnetizes to his suit. Same with the phaser and the phaser holder, if that's what you want to call it, holster. But yeah, really great figure, really interesting little accessories, and all the Exo-6 Star Trek accessories are very similar. They're just obviously tailored to that series and those characters. But yeah, Tuvok, for my money, definitely worth buying, I think. I've just definitely researched the other figures, because if you want to get the whole set of the whole crew, they really vary in quality. The Doctor, his likeness is a bit strange, but otherwise an amazing figure. B'Elanna looks like a great figure, but there's not very much detail in her face, so she looks a little soft. There's definitely some things you want to take a look at, just in terms of whether you want to buy the whole set or not. But for this figure, I would definitely say it's worth the money. I like it. If you're really into Voyager and you collect 1/6 scale, I think it's worth it. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.